was so funny. So basically, I was thinking about this today, right? And I was like, okay, hey, well, hit me up. I got some time this weekend. I'm not really doing nothing. All right. So, I was thinking about this today, right? And I was thinking about like, why do people, after spending some time in a relationship, they start to hate each other? And I was like, well, mostly I think it's because of sex. Now, I'm good, sweetie. Mostly I think it's because of sex. Now, let me explain why. And you'll notice that some couples, it doesn't happen that way. It's like the more time they spend around each other, they actually like each other more. And then some people, it's like the more they spend time around each other, it's like they hate each other more. So why does it go one way for one type of couple and the other way for a different type of couple? And it all has to do with self-love. Oh, Isabel, that's like, I mean, yeah, you can see that, right? But let me explain it to you a little deeper. Because I don't want to talk about my personal self, but let's just say that when you have sex, you'll actually start to smell like your partner. Like the more time I spend around my man and stuff, he thinks I'm saying he stinks, but I'm not. I'm saying that my body smells like your body. Like I'm taking on your pheromones and your essence as we merge and become like one. You know what I mean? Or become like more in sync. You'll notice that you guys will start to smell like each other. And you'll be like, wait, what the fuck? You're like, is that you or me? But it's you and me. So what happens is you start to take on the scent of the person that you're with. And for men, if they hate themselves, then they're not going to be as attracted to you if you take on their scent. And for women, we don't really care. We'll like start to merge and we'll be like, I'm all about this life. Get over here. Make me smell more like you, bitch. For women, we're like, it's all good. But for men literally, I feel like if they don't like love themselves, like literally not love themselves like narcissists, but like love themselves like just a healthy respect for themselves. You know what I mean? Like really love their soul. Then I don't think that it will bother them if their chick, like the more that they're intimate, their chick like starts to smell like them. I think that it'll be more of like a turn on because it's like, oh yeah, that's my bitch for real. Like, yeah, she's taking on daddy's set. Okay, what's up, bro? How you doing? Girl, smells like me and you up in here. You know what I'm saying? That's when it gets like interesting. But I think that, I think some men, especially in the West, where they're programmed to like fuck a chick and leave, it's like really fucking weird when you're with someone and you notice that they actually start to take on an aspect of your essence, right? It's like, it might like freak you the fuck out where you're like, and it's so subconscious. And I only noticed it because I noticed smells like that sometimes. Like I can't smell for shit, but for some fucking reason, when it comes to like spiritual shit, like I have like a spiritual smell, but not like a physical smell. I don't know how to explain it. I really can't smell for shit unless it's like spiritual shit, then I can smell. So that's just something that I noticed. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like as far as, and I think that's why so many men, when men will come and then they'll like roll over or they'll want to leave. The reason why they'll do that is because they gave too much of their light away, or they deposited their light into a woman that they really probably didn't want to merge with, or they didn't like they don't feel comfortable with her having a part of themselves inside of her. And it feels like they lost an aspect of themselves. And that's also too why a lot of men have like trust issues, because they feel like they're always losing a part of themselves. So, I mean, damn, men are, no wonder your biology impulses you to have sex, because otherwise you like literally wouldn't, because you would always feel like sex is like ego death for men. Literally. Like sex for men is like ego death. Because every time you have sex, if you come, you literally lose a part of yourself. That's fucking deep. Super ego death. And I don't think that if men like, yeah, men is like, cause, and then, so if you don't trust the woman that you're having sex with, and then this bitch has a part of you inside of her now, right? Even if it's just energetically, even if you use a condom or whatever, even if it's just energetically, now she has a part of you inside of her. Like she got some of your light, she got some of your energy. Even if you just put it on her body or whatever, you know, we're all adults here. Now she has a part of your energy. So how are you going to feel about that? You're going to feel like, bitch, fucking bitch. Why do women get everything? Whores. I get it, guys. Calm down. Take a second. Enjoy the ego death. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Seems like men just constantly chase ego death. So interesting. I think it's an interesting thing. Anyway, that's what I was like randomly thinking about. Super, super deep, but I agree. Yeah, I really think about weird shit like that. Like I'll really go in my head and just be like, yep, we could lose our seed, aka our DNA, so we could be bonded, together, that's wild. Yeah. And if it's a chick you don't want to be bonded to, and think about that, like you're literally inserting a part of your energy, like your soul force energy inside of someone. Think about how deep that is. Like, of course you're going to bond with them. Even if you don't fucking like them, you're going to end up bonding with them. But what makes it worse is if you're giving a part of yourself to someone else and then they become like your mirror, right? Then you have to look at yourself, your cells. You're going to start identifying with them as, oh, and children do this and men are like children. So you guys do this too, which sounds stupid, but it's like good that you're this way. So think about it, right? So a man comes inside a woman or just shares, even if they just share energy with her, and then she becomes like a mirror for him. And just as he becomes a mirror for her eventually too, but the woman will absorb the energy unless they're good at opening up their heart chakra and can give energy back. Like that sounds like how white men think. No, I'm talking about how sex is a form of ego death. And then I'm talking about the unbalanced side of it. So then if a woman then will become a mirror for you now that you're bonded with her, if you hate yourself, don't you think you're going to look at her and like hate her too? Because now she's representing a part of you. So the more we love ourselves, the more we love the mirror. Exactly. The more we love ourselves, the more you'll be like, wow, like this person is amazing. And I mean this in a balanced way, because we're just really dissecting an aspect of it. You know what I mean? There's still a balance to it. It's not like 100% that way, but there's a small aspect to it that I think is kind of like interesting to think about. A person, they're their own thing. And when it comes to relationships and stuff, I always say like each individual needs to maintain their sovereignty. Even as you're merging, know that there's time to merge and there's time to be a little bit more separate. Right? They're ego made manifest. They are ego made manifest. Yeah. Basically, so having sex is ego death for men, yet men seek it out constantly. I don't think men would have sex if they're biologically weren't made that way. I think we are saying the same thing, Rich. I think you're just not explaining it clearly. So that's what I was thinking about today. I was like, this is so interesting to think about. Hey, sis, Aisha in the house. What's good? Woo, I haven't heard from you in a minute. Something smells weird around here. Sorry, I thought maybe... I don't know. I be smelling shit that it really ain't there. Just be smelling spirits in these esoteric streets. So have you guys been doing any... You saw that? I like zoned out. I'm like, interesting. So have you guys been doing any energy clearing lately, or like anything like that? Like what's been going up on? I haven't been on in a minute, so I haven't had a chance to like really what's up with you? I haven't had a chance to really talk to y'all like that. So who's been doing their spiritual work, and who's been fucking dealing with ego death? Forced into the spiritual work. Oh, y'all ain't talking about shit. I'm finna get off. Cause I'm gonna eat a little bit in a sec, and then I'm gonna come back and do a reading. I don't know if I should. My bad. I kind of sound biting you. Sound biting? I don't know what that means. We'll talk after. Ashley, you did a nice full moon. Ooh, I just did a ritual. I got like all these candles here. I did a clearing ritual for my energy. Yep, and I cleaned up yesterday, or yesterday or the day before. I cleaned up everything. Alright, so everybody's cleaning out their energies and stuff. Alright, so we're all on the... See, look, this is why we gotta do little lives and shit. Keep the soul family on the same wavelength here. But we're all on the same wavelength pretty much. And one thing you guys gotta understand too is that we're all mirrors of each other even. So it's important that we all communicate, and we all have conversations, and we all learn each other's different perspectives. Like, I don't know what the fuck Rich was just talking about, but that's my boy right there. And I'm going to ask him after I get off this live, and we going to learn from each other. So that's how you do it. Hermit mode, cutting motherfuckers off. That sound about right. Sound about right. I don't have to cut it. I have no one else to cut off at this point. Taking keywords of what you're saying. Oh, I see. Oh, you treating me like CNN News out this bitch. I see how it is. Y'all saw that? My eyes just got so dark. That was weird. It looked like a whole Damien out in these streets. I'm like... But you know what I noticed too? After I meditate, my eyes get brighter. They won't be like dark. Like, they'll be more like brighter. Like the white part. Taking... clean today. Yeah. I had to do this ritual because... Yo, y'all. Let's talk about some spiritual attachments.